Okay, so Lita and I are going to work on sit for the very first time. So we've done a little bit of conditioning already. I've taught her that a click means a treat's going to follow. So she's a little bit ready to use the clicker. Now, if I didn't have a clicker, I would just use the word yes, which I also would have conditioned her to realize, hey, after that word, she's jumping behind the video. Come here, come this way. Come on, good girl. All right. So sometimes things don't go as planned. Hang on. Give me your baby. Okay. There we are. Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm going to lure her into sit position. And as soon as her butt touches the ground, she gets a click. And I'm going to have her get up in between. She's going to chase after me. And I'm going to lure her into position. I am not saying the word SIT yet because she doesn't really know what that means. But now that I know I can lure her, we don't want her to hear the word and be like gazing off into the sunset and then think, oh, that must mean sit, gazing into the sunset. So I want to wait till I'm sure I can get her in the right position, and then I'm going to say the cue, and then she's going to learn, oh, that's that sit thing. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to lure her into sit. The second her butt hits the ground, she gets the click, and that's followed by the treat. Here we go. Sit. So, butt hits the ground. I say the cue. Butt hits the ground when I lure it. The second the butt hits the ground, she gets the click, followed by the treat. So we're going to do that one more time. So I'm luring her into the right position, saying the cue, sit. Click happens when her butt hits the ground, then she gets the treat. Later, when she could be expected to know a little better, I would give her the cue, then hesitate for a second before luring her into position, because who knows, maybe she already knows it. So in fact, why don't we try that right now? Sit. No response, so I'm going to lure and reward the second her butt hits the ground, and then she gets the treat. Sit. One other thing you may be noticing, I'm only saying sit one time. That's because I'm showing incredible restraint. It's hard for all of us to do that. But the reason you don't want to say sit, 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 which is what all of us do, is because you're training your dog not to listen the first time. It's just like when your kids you're like, hey, we're really going to leave in 5 minutes, so be ready to leave the play date, and then you don't, and then you say, hey, we're really going to leave and you don't. So you want them to know you mean it when you say it the first time. So that's why you say it one time, then you lure. If it doesn't work, reset, go do something else. So she's already doing it, so I can't really reward her. Okay, ready? Here we go. Sit. Yes, good girl. So I said sit and yes. I clicked and said yes. That's redundant. Sit. Good girl. Good job. Good job. All right, that's it.